Hope y'all boys get in the gym. Y'all boys and gals. That's the biggest thing when it comes to waking up in the morning and going after it and doing what you need to do. Is controlling what you can, push through. I be complaining that my body be feeling tight, but I don't be doing enough recovery stuff all the time, to be honest with you. So, we're gonna do this recovery. All right, good work, man. Y'all gotta wake up with this dog mentality. Time to wake up with this going after it mentality. You know what dogs do? Real dogs, the dogs that want it, the dogs that want to wake up and get to work. When it comes to being a dog, man, you gotta really go after it. You gotta have this chip on your shoulder. Like, people are already doubting you. You gotta go and get them. You gotta go after them. You gotta embrace the grind. You gotta push. And this is the thing that we always struggle with as well. Like, we just wake up like, okay, let's just go through the motions. Let's go ahead and, no, man, we don't have time for all that. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna get after it, get this money. Whatever the case is, we gotta go work hard today. I gotta get home because I'm really starving today. There will be obstacles, there will be doubters, and there will certainly be mistakes. But with hard work, there are no limits to how far you can go. All right, let's do some research. So here we got Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson's mindset was to destroy everybody. Mike Tyson said that he always used to get picked on. At age 13, he got arrested 38 times. At 14 years old, he made a commitment to himself that he wanted to do whatever it took to be a champion. He had his ups and downs that he had to overcome. On any given day, he was going after you in the ring, and he was on a mission to dominate. Although he had many setbacks he had to overcome, he became one of the most legendary boxers of all time. Motivational speaker and pastor Eric Thomas was homeless, living out of abandoned buildings and eating out of trash cans. He never had a father involved in his life, and his mom was a teenager when she had him. He had to make a decision and change his situation. He had the ability to make a choice and say, I want to be great. And now Fortune 500 companies, NBA and NFL teams call him to speak and tell his story. He is now one of the most iconic pastors and motivational speakers on the planet. Kobe Bryant was 17 years old when he got drafted into the NBA. When he finally got his moment in a very important series against the Utah Jazz, he shot 4 air balls in a row. After the loss, that same night he went to the gym at 3 a.m. He made a decision from that moment on that was never going to happen again. From that situation, he overcame many obstacles, and within his career, he won 5 NBA championships and goes down in history as one of the most greatest players of all time. With Kobe developing the strong, resilient, and dog mentality throughout his career, he was able to earn this many championships. His mindset is what took him a long way. Rest in peace, Kobe. The way how I see the dog mentality is basically having that chip on your shoulder. You need to feel like you are the one. And I think that's the thing for me as far as having that dog mentality, is because for me, like, my family and I was homeless when I was 16 years old, 16 years old. I had to develop like, yo, I gotta get this chip on my shoulder because I'm transferring to a new school. Nobody knows who I am. I'm homeless. And so, like, I have no choice but to work hard now. You know how you see somebody like, oh, they got that dog in them. How do you identify when you see another one, bro?
I guess you can identify the trait that you have, that you know you're a dog. It's like you kind of can see it in other people. And they don't let other things affect them. They don't let other people affect what they're doing. They have a lot of fight in them, and that just goes like past the sports. Like, they got a grit to them with like a hustler mentality or the mindset, or, you know, just the need to kill. They probably might carry themselves as like they the best, or nobody's gonna do better than me, or they're trying to be the best. Cause like you can be a dog at the time at the same time. People might look at you as the best at something, but you don't look at yourself like that. You just trying to be the best version of yourself, and you just happen to be the best. If that makes sense.
I say goodbye to the past. I'm leaving all my cares behind. See, I'm steady on my mission, and I got my tunnel vision with my eyes on the prize. So goodbye, so goodbye, oh goodbye. Hello future, oh hello future.
When it comes to having a dog mentality, the dog mentality is never backing down. You never want to quit. We're expected to be picked last. We're expected to not make the most noise, not get that much attraction and attention. Most people want this person over the underdog. The underdog mentality is not so much of you being cocky or arrogant, but it's more so just the fact that you're confident and that you have a chip on your shoulder. That the world is against you, you're gonna go after it. The dog mentality is never quitting. And one thing I learned about from all these people, they are determined, they are focused, they are driven, they are self-motivated, and most importantly, they don't quit. You have to learn from your past mistakes. You have to learn. And when you're able to learn from that, that's what's going to keep moving you forward. So now with you learning, there's no limit to your success because you're always going to keep evolving. You're always going to keep growing. I think the mindset is a very, simple one. Going after it, never quitting, but then also being a leader. I think that's one of the things that's overlooked a lot. When you're put in a certain position, I think when you're able to prove yourself that you're capable of overcoming whatever challenges are ahead, now you have to teach that to the next person. One of the most important things is being able to transfer your information to other people. And sure, I think for the most part, you're definitely going to have people that still overlook you. You're still going to have people that are going to continuously doubt you. And that's pretty much in anything that you do. How far are you willing to push to keep fighting over and over and over again to let people know that you're still here, that your presence will always be felt? People are always still going to have something to say about you, and they're going to put their limitations on you too. And I think that's the strongest thing when it comes to developing this mindset, is just never settling and consistently having the same attacking mindset, going after it, pushing through it. People are going to think of you a certain way. People are going to think that you're crazy. People are going to think that you're weird, that you're not what you think that you are. That's what's still going to help you grow, especially with you knowing that you want to get to a certain level. That's a really big key. If you want to go do something, you go do it. Most things that we do involve your mind. My question to you is, are you a dog?